Hello everyone, it's Pebble, and welcome to a slightly late stream today. Yeah, it's been very busy the past few days, and I'll be entirely honest, I did just wake up about maybe 3 minutes ago, roll out of bed and go, oh shit, and here we are, you know, bon appetit. But we're here, and stream will go on. Lasby, thank you very much for the $20. Bad Pebble, I told you not to stay up past 12. Did you even sleep in your bed? You deserve being late to your own stream. Your body needs rest. Now take this money as punishment for not going to bed on time. Oh, Lazzy, please keep your money. Oh God. Thank you very much. It's awfully generous, but yeah, I'd rather you kept your money. Kept it for you. Hello, Galactic Dragon. Please tell me you ate something. I have a cup of tea next to me. That'll do. Today we are going to be back playing Traveller's Rest, which is the tavern game. And the last time we were here, I believe we were starting to brew vodka. We're going to see what happens there. Should be interesting regardless. This is also just a wee heads up to everyone today that Soundbites and full length audios for the Holy Pebs and Soundbites for the Diamonds and VIPs, start sending them to me on Patreon. Send me requests and I'll start getting to work. If you're sending over a request for a song cover, it would be very helpful if you could provide a backing track, because it's a bit of a bollock for me to try and find it by myself, and sometimes I can't, and that can delay the whole process and of you getting your soundbite, because then we have to try and get an alternative idea. So yes, if you want a song covered by me, then provide the backing track, please. Obviously, if it's something else like a reading from what have you, or an audio about something, whatever, then you can leave that to me and I can do most of the legwork. It is only if it's a song cover that I'll kind of request a backing track. But yeah, anyway, I'll go and get the game set up now, shall I? Terry Ann, congratulations on hitting 2 months as a proud Pebble. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So now you've changed to Little Drunk Pebs, which is actually quite apt for this stream, really. Righto, let me swap it over. Let me swap it over. Okie dokie. Right, let's get the wee drunk Peb up, shall we? Bear, thank you very much for the $20. Hi Pebble, won't be able to stay the entire stream, being conscious at least, because I'll need to go and make more money unfortunately, but I'm here. Hope you're doing amazing as always. Thank you, Bear. Please, again, I'm aware that this stream time could be a bit more unforgiving to certain members of the community, and easier for others, but do you know what, I think we'll go for the collapsed Pebble, because that seems pretty apt for this morning for everyone. and we'll just plonk it down in front. There you go. There you go, that's good. But yeah, I understand that sometimes the stream can be a bit hard to reach, which I completely get. All I can do is apologise, and obviously the other streams like Thursdays are done at a separate time so that, you know, everyone gets a stream that works kind of best for them. And then we did the hunting stream on Saturday as well, which was quite a bit of fun. But that was again a different time, but we will see. Bear says, "'Cause I'm always a night owl." Who? Right. Meat broth. You know, it's been a while since doing this, so we're gonna have to remind myself where we were. Right. So we have the wine. We have, yep, Evie's Draught. What else do we have? Now I've got a feeling that amber ale should be called something. Evie's Draught. You know, it has been a while. Okay, so food's done. I believe we called the amber ale Sweet Victory. I believe that's what it was, wasn't it? Or does somebody else know what we called the amber ale? Bear, thank you for the $20. My goodness, please keep your money. First off, funny peps. Second, normally I'm fine with staying up because I don't work Mondays, but I have work early tomorrow because of days I need off coming up. But Thursday I'll be there full on and be a menace again. It should be called Sweet Victory. Well done, Lazzy. Well done. And here's our vodka. We're going to brew some more vodka. Vodka, lida vodka. Okay. Mitsu, thank you very much for the €5. Pebs, do you think mosquito deterrent would work on vampires? I don't think so. Not unless it was like garlic infused. That'll do just now. Right, we need to get... So we've got no money right now, which is pretty apt for real life. But we currently need to go ahead and... Hello, shitting. We currently need to go ahead and, if we can, purchase... Is it more candles we need? 10, we have candles, that's alright, I suppose. We have malt. Saide, I did not say that, but thank you very much for the $5. It's awfully kind of you. But I did not say that. Vodka. Right. Now, we'll fill up the water bottles, and we will quickly water the plants. Look at the pretty sunflowers. Right. Yeah. Hang on, can we not replant the seeds? Interesting. I thought we could. Interesting. Pebs, I've been drawing... Words. Pebs, I've been drawing a really cool dragon while waiting for the stream to start. I think this is one of the best dragon drawings I've ever made. Nearly an album cover for a rock band. Well, Lassie, I can't wait to see it. Stick it in the chat later on and I'll have a wee gander. Right. So we have sunflower seeds. We're going to make leek and potato soup, won't we? I am curious, what was I going to do with the sunflower seeds again? Peb said he got the chair. About time. About time, my dear. Took you long enough. Now you just need to tell us when it arrives, don't you? You need to tell us when it arrives. I'm wondering what we got the sunflower seeds for. I really don't know. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Cup of tea. Cider. Oh, and the name of the wee man. We have the vodka, yes, we just need to age it. Right, so we can take that out and we'll start aging the vodka now. So that vodka is going to start aging. We can go ahead and plonk that into there. And yes, you get the blue, you get the purple, and then that'll be for red there for red wine, and pink. Yeah, I'll do. That'll do. Oh, and the name of the wee man. Lemons, so I can add that to there. Don't really see us needing that. We have more vodka. Now, I thought we had 10 wine. We do have 10 wine. Or is it red wine they want? Or is it another kind of wine? That's very annoying. And Ale yeast. Okay, that's what we need. Pebble, do you think it would be a good idea to create a note to yourself of what you did on stream so you know where you left off? Probably. Yes. Quite possibly. Am I ever smart enough to remember to do that though? Not likely. Okay. Right. Shop. How much do I need for another aging barrel? Okay, that's not ideal, is it? That'll do. Woo! We have one. Sweet. Sweet victory. Okay. There we go. Done. What tea do you normally drink? Was it Yorkshire Red Label? It's the Yorkshire Grey. Yorkshire Grey. And what's the best ratio of milk and sugar? So I like, I'm taking sweeteners right now because I'm on keto diet. But I will always prefer to go for sugar if I can. And for me, it is a splash of milk, like a tiny little bloop of milk, and the rest 2 spoonfuls of sugar. NATO it's called if you have your tea like that. Nova says, I don't want to talk about my reading. That's right. For anyone who's confused by that, there was a games night we did yesterday for the Diamonds and the Holy Pebs. And we all played Cards Against Humanity. And that involves reading out cards. And some of the reading ability of members of our community is questionable. Anyway, it was good fun. Hello, shitting. Shaking that thang. Anyway. Yeah. Hello, Kiki. Chip, thank you for the €6. Question, do you know what Waldorf education is? I do, but today I'm meeting the Waldorf school I'll be interning at next year. Think you'd like it? No, what is Waldorf? What is it? You'll have to educate me. I've not a clue. Not a sausage what that is. Unfortunately. I never did well in school, so you know, might not be the best, you know. Pebble is one of the manliest and softest persons I got to know. Oh, well, thank you, I think. Thank you. Yeah, that's all nice and fine and well. That's good. Not a sausage, that's a saying. Yes, it is. Not a sausage is just another way of saying you've not got a clue. Not a sausage. Not a clue. Honestly, sometimes I don't feel like people speak a real language when we're in Britain. There we are. Okay. Right, we'll go to bed and we'll let that run. Shall we? Jip says it's a type of education which focuses on the whole development of the child, mostly teaching through creativity and stories. In the older grades you work with mythologies and woodworking. So more hands-on learning. Fair. Fair enough. I absolutely get that. I understand the appeal. Right, so we'll go ahead and we'll brew. More Evie's Draught. And then, hang on. Yeah, we're doing alright at the moment. I love variations of regional dialect. My favourite example is flip-flops versus what they're called down here. Ah, you mean flat wrigglies? Things on your feet. Flat wrigglies, yeah. Or flat slappies. I'm gonna speedrun this and go back to bed. No, I'm winding you up. They're not actually called that, Charlie. They're not actually called that. The fact you believed that makes me worry a little bit, but no. No, they are. They're flip-flops is universal, I believe. I'm actually devastated that they're not called flat slappies anymore. That's an excellent name. It is, isn't it? Pips, we trust in you if you haven't understood that. That is your first mistake. Scots use stranger words than that. Like what? I don't think we use particularly strange words, do we? Oh, come on. In the name of the wee man. Right, we'll take that out. Bugger it. It's taking too long. I'm just going to keep going to bed and speedrunning this because it takes too long to wait for other things to age. So we're just going to speedrun it. There you go, look at that. Look at that. This guy's living my dream. He just wakes up, goes, nope, and goes straight back to bed again. I've got to respect it. Does anyone know how to get rid of teleporting spiders? I've heard if you go to sleep with your mouth open, they'll teleport in there. So then, you know, free protein. Just chew. There we go. Right, okay. We can probably open the tavern tonight then. Tomorrow night. Pebs, have you ever had strip waffles, croquetin, or ole bollen? No. I have no idea what they are. Right. Goodbye, shitting. Okay. I think we could probably open after this. That'll do for the amber ale. We will plonk in the... Is there more vodka? Oh, shit. Put more vodka in then, won't we? Won't we? That'll do. Pebbles, do you like snakes? No. I don't trust things with too many legs and too few legs. If you have too many legs, what do you need that many legs for? Like, why? Why do you need more than 4 legs? Obviously up to something. So spiders, no. And if you were so traitorous and scummy that God took away your legs, case in point being sharks and snakes, then what did you do? What did you do to deserve losing your legs? I don't trust it. I think snakes are up to something. I don't trust it. Right, I need to stop just going back to bed again. We can do this, we can do this. Pebs, you've never had chicken pot pie, but did you know that you can use venison as a substitute? Huh. Interesting. Well, some of you know I have an awful lot of venison lying around after the last hunt that I did. And I've been turning it into jerky. I put the photographs in the diamond chat, I believe. So maybe some of you might not have seen them. But it's turned out really well. Really well, yeah. Yes, it's turned out really well. Really happy with it. delicious. I made a honey sriracha sauce for it, like a marinade, and I marinated the venison for I think a day. I think it was just over a day. Either way, it was delicious. Bye, Jacqueline. See you later. Hang on, let me get this. So, Jacqueline, thank you very much as well. Hello, everyone. How's your day's been so far? Just saying hello because I'm still outside. Bye, people, and I love you all equally. Sorry about that, Jacqueline. And also, Ari, welcome to our little community of members. People, if you tried biltong, it's like jerky but better. I'd actually say I like biltong, I do. I wouldn't say it's better than jerky. I really wouldn't. I think it's just different. Again, I do like biltong, I just don't see it as better. It's just different. I wonder, does Evie still watch these streams? Because we've been, you know, Evie's Draught was one of the first items we ever named after someone, you know? Then it was Nest's Sweet Victory, I believe. Then we've got, then they've started naming animals in Stardew. Because it took us so long to get animals. And then we got Ido's Emporium in Stardew. So, I wonder. Right, surely we can start adding other drinks to the drinks tab now. That'll do. Make the juice green, won't we? And we'll make the wine pink. No, it's not pink. We'll make the wine purple. That'll do. Pebbles, did you see I got the holy tier on Patreon? You did, Saide? Oh. I mean, welcome to our little community. Obviously, I'll add your role in Discord. Just now, shall I? Hang on, let's pop into the server. Where are you? Where are you? Saide. From Saide, here we go. Aha! Righto. Righto. Why am I struggling to find Saide's account so much? What's going on here? From Saide. There we go. Found it. Now I will go ahead and add the tier of Holy Peb. Ah! Done. Brilliant. Congrats, Saide. Now you have access to the Diamond and Holy Peb chat. You also have access to one full-length audio a month. And there'll be games nights that we do all together, and yes, that sort of stuff. So make sure that you tune in there. You also get exclusive voting rights, and yeah, it's all around just a good time. I think you'll like it here. there is is only a limited space for Holy Pebs. But yeah, obviously it's entirely up to you what benefits you want to claim and what ones you don't. You don't have to use all of them, because I did have somebody come to me and say, Pebs, I'm really sorry, I can't think of a soundbite. And I'm like, don't worry about it. If you don't have one in mind, you don't have to request one. It's not like you must request or you must use this benefit every single month. It's, if you want it, it's there for you. It's not like, how dare you not request a soundbite this month. If you've not got an idea and you don't want one, then don't ask for one. But if you've got one and you want it, then I am at your command. I will do as instructed. I will do as I'm told, because I'm a good boy. The goodest of boys. And then again, for the if you look in the Holy Peb chat in the pins, you'll find the submission sheet for your audios. And obviously, if you're a Diamonds, just message me on Patreon with your VIP soundbite, as like the other VIPs do. Right now, I have 11 soundbite requests I'm counting, and 3 Holy Peb audio requests, along with obviously this week's audio, which is going to be The Mermaid. Right, when can we go ahead and open this bloody bar? What time is it? 12, that'll do. Opening. We're opening. We're opening. So we are. Lazzy, you sound surprised that we get that I have 11 soundbites. You do realise that in total there are over 50 VIPs and Diamonds, so that's over 50 soundbites if everyone were to request one. And usually it winds up being around about the 40 mark. So yeah, now every month there's about 40 VIP. So in a month for me there are 4 YouTube audios, 1 Patreon audio, 1 reading with Pebble. Hang on, yeah. So yeah, in one month for me there's going to be 4 YouTube audios, 1 Patreon exclusive audio, 1 song cover, 1 reading with Pebble, 1 soundscape, 40 VIP sound bites, 5 Holy Peb, or 3 to 5 Holy Peb audios, and a partridge in a pear tree. Now how does this work again? Aha! Press space to play. Shit. Aha! Aha! Oh, we're filling up. We're filling up. Right. And there. Pebble's busy. Yeah, well, I want to make sure you all have content that, you enjoy. And that's the thing is, yeah, whilst I could kind of like coast and just give you the bare minimum, I go, you know what, I want you to feel like there are actually tangible benefits to being different tiers, and it's not just a case of, oh well, hang on. Yeah, I don't want you to feel like, oh well, I'm just doing this tier to support Pebble and I'm not really getting any tangible benefit from it. I want it to be, wow, you're not accepting. You've unlocked trends. You can now view what items are currently trending at your bar stock. Anyway, yes, I wanted to make sure it's that you know, we can have that sorted for you. Why is this not? Am I doing something wrong here? Was it a beer they want? Right, okay, that explains it. It's you that wants it, you dick. You would throw me off. Right, right. Let's quickly see to this room. Done. Someone bought a sausage. Oh my god, we need to clean these tables. We haven't actually got a name for the vodka yet. Who should we name the vodka after? Right. Everyone's arguing over who it should be named after. Edo, Hop, Edo, me, Edo, Ro. Do you know what I cannot wait for? And I'm really looking forward to this, is playing more Tomb Raider on Thursday. I am going to be kicking my feet and giggling. Yeah, it's going to be good fun. It's going to be good fun. I'm going to might grab a few drinks. Probably not actually. I think more now that I think about it, the game's hard enough as it is. But yeah, who knows? Could be fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing my little boo thing Lara again. Right, let's see what you want now. You want juice to wash down your food? I can do that for you. Soplica. I know, Coco, I know. I don't want to get copyright struck, do we? What's the cat? Shit, what are you angry for? Right, here we go, that one, and then 2 drinks at this. Then we'll go and put the candles out. There we go, very demure, very Word. We can use this for more aging barrels. Pebble, look at what Nova said. What did Nova say? Pebs is ready to rate up. Nova! That's disgusting. Yes, Peb's writing his name next to Lara Croft while smiling 100%. 100%. I'm doing the... got a Daisy right now doing a... She loves me not. She loves me not. Right. We need to give more juice up to the room. And clunk. Done. Look at shit and just sitting there harassing the tourists, or the customers even. Tourists. Is Bear getting tired and refusing to go to bed? That sounds about right. Right. I do love an amber ale. Do love an amber ale. I don't like your IPAs and all that. I think they're just... ugh. Right. Kiwi, thank you for the $2. Hi Pebble, hi chat. Hello. Hello. This guy is eating a ton. Oh shit. I think that's like 3 meals and 3 drinks that person's asked for in the room. Lordy. Right. 1 o'clock we'll close the tavern. Juice. Pebs, you forgot Berry's bedtime forehead kiss. Oh god. Pebs, do you take commissions? I have a role if you're interested. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't normally do commissions because I do everything through the structured Patreon tiers, but if it's like on another person's channel and they've got a role for me, yeah, I can take commissions. So much for closing at 1 o'clock. It's now 2 o'clock. Typical Pebs saying Evie open for another 15 minutes and it's actually an hour. Oh, and I died. Chip, thank you for the €2. Traveller's Rest in Dutch is Reiziger's Rust. Is it Dutch or is it Finnish where they like end means is slut, and there's a particularly interesting scene at the end of Finding Nemo where it's just fading out on this beautiful ocean landscape, and it just says slut on the screen. I'm sorry, what? Bear says, if Pebs and I are ever put in a room together, I don't think we'd sleep for a week. Yeah, Lizard says, Benny, excuse you. Yeah, I think we all read that the same way. What an amazing quote out of context. Benny, go to the timeout corner. Oh dear. No, Bear, we all know what you mean. Besides, I'd never date a struggling artist. Or I am a struggling artist. So yeah, not doing that. Right. Oh dear. Phone's buzzing. What's going on? What's going on? Thought it was popular there. Right. Nice one. Alright, we're all restocked. Right, let's go ahead and buy more brewing barrels, shall we? Right, okay. What should we grab? What should we grab? So we need more keg. We need more, could we do with another keg? Could we? Wouldn't hurt. We can't, I don't think we can't afford that and another aging barrel. We can! Oh, fantastic. And then we'll just load up on ale yeast. That'll do, donkey. And grab some lager yeast too. Perfect. That is fantastic news. Pibbs, you forgot to tuck us in, no wonder we won't go to bed. What is your least favourite soundbite to record? It's a very good question. My least favourite soundbite to record has to be song covers. Has to be. Because usually I'll be listening to anyway, yes, song covers are usually the biggest bollock because one minute you're hearing a song for the first time, the next minute you're having to somehow learn it good enough that you can sing it. It's a nightmare. Yeah. So that's definitely the least favourite kind that you get. Lazzy, Pebs, you should give her a lullaby. Oh God. No, just go to bed. Go to bed. You sing or you read "Go the fuck to sleep" to one person and suddenly everyone wants it. Shouldn't have bothered. Shouldn't have bothered. So what audios do we get as Holy Pebs again? You get a custom audio, whatever you want. So you know, like the weekly YouTube audios you get, and like the monthly Patreon audios, you get a custom one all to yourself. So like it could be whatever you want, quite literally, it could be whatever you want. But yeah, so some people like to do. So yeah, there's a request. I'll pause this so I can concentrate. There's a request sheet which is pinned in the Holy Peb chat, and you select your audio through there, scroll down to the bottom, it's got the terms and conditions, and yeah, then that's how you go ahead and select your audio. But it can be whatever you want. So people have written their own scripts for me to read, others just come to me with an idea and say, can you make this into something? And I go, absolutely, or absolutely not, and we take it from there. But yeah, so there you go, Holly. You essentially get whatever you desire. There we go, that's nice. I don't know why that was such a struggle for me to say. I was really struggling there. Don't know why. But we got there in the end. We got there in the end. Oh dear, right. Betty's just getting jumped at this point. Pez, maybe tonight should be a short stream. You can get a coffee break or breakfast. Nah, I'm alright. I'll do my usual. It's already going to be a short stream because I'm starting later, so I'll do till 12 as usual. And then I'll go and start recording and editing and all that stuff. I am very excited as well because Ido's been on the last few streams, if you hadn't noticed, but you know there's going to be another announcement about Ido in a few days' time, providing everything goes well. Ido, you and I know what we're talking about. Can't wait. I'm very excited. I don't know, dudes. Pebs, any advice for someone wanting to start a YouTube channel? Don't. YouTube pays you nothing. Patreon's where all the money. No, I'm kidding on. Do it. Just go for it. Just make content. The hardest part is just getting started. Yeah. It's just people can really get in their own head trying to get the right audio or the perfect design, get it all sorted, you know, and then they end up taking too long and they drag their feet and then they lose their passion or they burn out before they've even started. So just do it. Just Shia LaBeouf it. Just make your dreams come true, you know. It sounds daft, but you just have to put that first video out there, and it might be a hot steaming pile of shit like my first audio was, which is still up on here, you know, the teacher audio, but you just gotta do it. So just do it. Just get it done. No, Lazzy, Ido is not going to meet me in person. That's not the announcement. Are you doing another stream tonight, Pebble? No, no, Rose. This is the only stream we're doing today. It's Thursday that we'll be doing the other stream. I believe that would be 6 PM British time, 1 PM Eastern US time, and like 10 AM Western US time, like San Francisco time. Pebs, if hypothetically I had a little project, are you willing to lend your voice? I'm not going to agree to anything right now without knowing the specifics, but I have worked for others in the past. I've done it, and I'm happy to do it. So as long as, you know, you show me what the workload is and we set realistic expectations for delivery, usually I'll say yes. It's very rare that I'll say no. You have to have done something really wrong for me to say no. Or it has to be like a massive project that it's just not feasible. Hello, shitting. Let's see. Okay. Throwing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Someone put money towards the Someone put money towards the vapor pack. Thank you very much. That would be. Hang on a second. I recognise that little face. Where are you? Give me a second for it to load. Ocean, Starlit Oceans, that's right. You remembered you. Thank you very much for that. That's awfully kind of you. Thank you very much for the donation. That's great. That pack that I've put up is a brand new hunting pack. A mentor of mine has one, and it's all completely modular and customizable, and it's very groovy. Watching through all your streams, Pebs, for these comps is making me realise that I know so much more about you than the average viewer. And it makes me feel a tad bit special. You are! Thank you, Goth. How's the Outlast one coming along? I really do like your Stardew one. And if I was going to post that, the one amendment that I would do if I was posting would be I would remove the bit in the middle where it's just like me talking about donations. Because it is just me saying like, oh, thank you so much for like the 5 or 6 minutes. But I loved, see the first like 12 to 15 minutes, I was buckled. So I would probably snip from like the 15-minute mark to like the 25-minute mark, and then I would post that. I absolutely would. I think I loved it. I really did. I thought it was brilliant. Alcohol is taking forever to brew. The Rayfinder's still 74%. It's an infrared lens to put on top of your rifle. It lets you spot the heat signatures of animals. Because, you know, it's very hard to spot them in tree lines, but if you have that, they glow bright white. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Right, can everyone maybe stop... Can everyone stop pressuring poor Berry to sleep? She's a big girl. If she wants to sleep, she can sleep. I don't think she really wants to be here listening to everyone pile on her telling her to go to sleep. I'm starting to fall asleep. If I do that while listening to your voice, I'll have amazing dreams. Oh, thank you, Paula. Exactly, Bear. Exactly. And it's people like Saide. No, I cannot. Oh, I wouldn't do that. That's mean. I'm re-editing the Stardew comp now, and I'll send that back your way, Pebs. Goth, you're amazing. Any other things that you'd like changed while I can do that in real time? No, I just found it really funny. I think it was brilliant. Again, the only thing I would have had was that I was listening to it, and then I kind of trailed off in the middle because it was just people. It was just me constantly saying the same thing of, "Keep your money, behave. Keep your money, behave." So, just keeping it to the funny moments. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and I can't wait to see what else you can come up with. Chip says, "Shut up, Pebs, before we go after you for not eating breakfast." I don't eat breakfast though. I fast, so I eat for 8 hours of the day and then fast for 16. So I'll eat between 12 and 8. And at 12, I will have usually a big slab of either venison or steak or something with some leafy vegetables. Then round about 4 o'clock, I will have another kind of meat with veg, and then around about 8 o'clock, after I work out, I will have Greek yogurt and berries. And it works because on a keto diet, your body burns fat, and you'll shred right down to easily single-digit body fat if you do it for long enough. I mean, I've went from 220 pounds to 185 far faster than just doing a regular diet with calorie deficit. Miss Bendy, God of Yin and Yang, says, "Oh, I just remembered I had a question for some time now, but is the Discord Patreon only?" Yes, it is. It is. Berry says, "I've been on my first ever calorie deficit. It's difficult. I don't think I could physically do a calorie deficit in the US because of how calorie dense your foods are. If you want to eat something that's healthy and naturally grown, you have to pay a fortune because you have to go to all the expensive supermarkets. Yeah, I couldn't do it because it's a lot of your foods are just so packed with calories and preservatives and artificialness. I'd struggle. I really would. Because at least here, there's like farm shops everywhere. So I'll go and buy milk from a local farm shop. There's local butchers where I can go and buy fresh meat. I can buy from farm shops whatever berries are currently in season. It's great. I couldn't imagine having to, try and, because I can eat. You can eat a massive bowl of Greek yogurt and berries. You're talking like an ungodly amount, more than should be possible to fit into a human body. And it works out at like 400 calories if you're lucky. Whereas for that, that same amount of calories is like a third of a Big Mac. Like a third of a Big Mac's like 400 calories. Maybe not quite, but half a Big Mac's like 400 calories. And that's tiny. It's like, it's less than the size of your hand. But for that same amount of calories, you can get a massive bowl. You're talking, I would say, about the size of a dinner plate worth of piled about an inch or two high of just berries and Greek yogurt. So if you eat the right things, Bear, then a calorie deficit isn't necessarily starving yourself, because you can eat a lot of stuff. You just have to pick stuff that's low in calories. Unfortunately, God in his infinite wisdom made a direct link between how bad something was for you and how good it tastes. Well, then there you go, lads. If you've got farmers markets all the time, no excuse not to go into a good calorie deficit. Joey says, "My mum and I do the Air Force diet for a few weeks when we want to lose weight." The Air Force diet, is that sitting in a chair pretending that you're a real soldier? No, we're not getting into that. We're not getting into that. I have nothing but respect for my fellow servicemen, even the ones that don't want to get their hands dirty. Oh, we've received a new email. Look, thank you for the $20 towards the vapor pack. Again, I'm very keen to get that pack because I've just been carrying around my old snug pack, which is good, but it's bulky, you know. And it's not really suited for like day hunts because of how bulky it is. And when I first saw the vapor pack and noticed it was modular, like you can take bits of it apart, I thought, that is the daddy. I want that. And yeah, the rest is history. Anyway, Pebs, how are you? Just got a haircut yesterday, chopped off my shoulder length hair to like a pixie. Oh, Nevy. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm glad that you enjoy or are happy with your new haircut. Pixie cuts are very like 2000s, very noughties. I think of Charmed when I think of pixie cuts. Cheesecake says, Pebble, I have trouble with snacking. What should I add to Greek yogurt to make it edible? Greek yogurt does taste a bit funky. You could add honey. You could add honey. If you're on, you can't have it if you're on a keto diet because keto is no carbs, no sugar. Yeah, just add a dollop of honey maybe, or go for something else. You can get protein yogurts, you know, like from Arla and stuff like that. They're brilliant. Right. Oh. Pebble, speaking of service, did I ever tell you my grandfather was part of the Barrage Balloon Corps when he served? Oh, I didn't know that. My immediate family didn't have anything to do with the military, but both of my great grandfathers were in, I believe. Let's see. I think if I remember correctly, my grandpa's grandpa was the Royal Navy. So he was he operated one of the landing craft and fought in France. My grandpa's dad was a Royal Marine Commando in World War II, and obviously I'm a reserve paratrooper and a Class 3 radio operator. So I'm the nerd. But yeah, those two were Navy, and I went Army because I wanted to do it right. Because, you know, I don't like playing in puddles. I wanted to join a real military arm. Lazzy says, thank you for the $5. Pebs, I finished the dragon. I tagged you in the Discord. I will check it. Thank you very much. Cheesecake says, but is it bad if the Greek yogurt has 10% fat? It's not fat you need to worry about. It really isn't. Fat's good. It's saturated fat you need to worry about. So like, you want stuff that's like high in fat, or you know, not too high, but like you want things that have got a good amount of carbs for energy if you're working out. Now we're talking about a normal diet here. Keto's different. But normal diet, you're going to want stuff that are high in carb or good level of carbs to fuel your workout, because carbs are great for slow release energy. You want high in protein. You want high in, or a good level of fat, but a low level of saturated fat, because saturated fat is bad fat. And and obviously you want to make sure that overall you are not consuming more calories than you're burning. So you can work out what your base metabolic rate is by just typing it into the internet, and then workouts will, like, so a run can be 300-400 calories if you do a good speed and a good distance. And although that would then say that your base metabolic rate is 1800 calories a day, right? That means just by existing you're burning 1800 calories. You go for a run that's 200 calories, you've now got 2000 calories that your body's burnt. Do not take that as a sign that you can now eat 200 extra calories, because that's not going to work. You're just going to maintain weight. Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to ideally be eating, if your basal metabolic rate is 1800 calories, eat 1600 calories, because then you're in a 200 calorie deficit, and then obviously if you work out, then that'll be 400 calories. Bye Vulcan, see you later. Anyway, enough of me nerding out about calories and stuff. How are all of our drinks doing? Because we can start selling the vodka soon, I believe. The healthy stuff is too much math, I just want a snatched waist. Lift heavy weights, do cardio 3 times a week, eat a lot of meat, eat some fruit, that's it, that's all you need to do, realistically. You know, or if you're like me, so everyone was following these really precise, competitive, hard, high discipline diets when they were doing boxing, back when I was a university boxer. I was on the boxing team, etc. Good fun. A chance to just haul off and punch someone. Loved it. Oh, yay! We can make brandy. Ah, I see. Anyway, brilliant. Okay, anyway, and everyone was following these really high discipline diets, whereas with me it was just run 3-4 times a week, lift weights 3-4 times a week, drink beer for the or drink light beer for the calories without the carbs, and I would eat like maybe 1 kilogram of meat a day. It was a lot. Yeah, and then just burn as many calories as possible and just pile on muscle. It's great. It's good fun. That's how you go from a welterweight to a heavyweight in a year, pretty much. Lazzy, I said I'd look at your dragon after the stream, my dear. I don't keep Discord open when I'm streaming. Exactly. People never think that drink light beer could be part of a diet. Not saying that it's recommended, but I was somebody who was like going to a lot of parties at university at the time, and I wasn't going to give up drinking because, you know, it was fun. So I just switched out all the ale that I would drink for light beer, because carbs is, if your body won't burn fat if it has a source of carbs. That's what keto is. So light beer is low in carbs. Or you could just drink, you know, straight vodka or whiskey and you'd be fine as well. But yeah, essentially keto is a diet where you have zero carbs or as few carbs and as little sugar in your body as possible, because your body, if it needs energy, if you're, you know, like to burn calories, it will prioritize carbohydrates. So if you have carbs, then your body's going to default to that. However, if there are no carbs in your system, then it'll burn fat instead. So essentially, as long as you stay in ketosis, which means the state where your body has no carbs to burn, then you're going to burn all the fat that's around your midsection and on your arms and legs and your face. And it's a really quick way to lose weight. Again, doing keto, I can easily shed off 10-15 kilograms in a 6-week period, which may not sound a lot to the Americans, but that's like what, 15% of your body weight. Go from 100 kilograms down to 85. That's 15% of your entire body weight gone in 6 weeks. Don't get me wrong, it's brutal because I love carbs. I love it. You know, pasta, beer, buns and bread, chips or crisps, cake, But yeah, it's all worth it. You know. It means that you can essentially speedrun Hot Girl Summer in 6 weeks. Just run 3 times a week, lift weights 3 times a week or twice a week, and be in ketosis, and the weight just falls off you. Just honestly, you have a hard time keeping it on. And also, if you can, cut out alcohol, because alcohol is really fatty. Plus, it also ruins your workout the next day because you're hungover and then you think, oh, I'll just skip this workout. Yeah. Anyway. I'm convinced that I've got a sprinkling of the tism because I have like niche interests. A liberal helping of the tism. Pudding says, thanks for the nutrition lesson. I'm going to test it right now. Going out to have lunch with a friend. See you soon, guys. Bear says, you're very knowledgeable and I find it fun to learn new things from your extensive knowledge about nature and stuff. I wouldn't say extensive, I'd say lived experiences. I've got a few, but not the... There are a lot of people that are more knowledgeable than me. Evie says, what's your favourite animal? I like... Now, what are they called? They're not chinchillas. Viscachas. I love Viscachas. They are... go and Google one right now if you don't know what a Viscacha is. A Viscacha is essentially a little rabbit chinchilla type thing that just looks constantly tired and angry. Yeah, that is 100% my favourite animal. And I could get one if I wanted it. If I could get one, I would get one if I wanted... Or if I... English! Fuck! I would get one if I could. I would want to get one if I could. That's what I was trying to say. How would you spell it? I'll type it in chat. So yeah, Viscachas are definitely my favourite aminal. My favourite aminal in the world. We've got the vodka, we've got the wine, we've got the juice. We've got the ale. We're doing quite well, all things considered. Pebble, have you ever tried dance workouts? And there's an interesting story about that. I went to a Zumba workout with a friend of mine. She's very like toned and in shape, and you know, the two of us will sometimes kind of do workouts together and kind of, you know, like push each other to go further, and you know, we like to like put each other's bodies in stress positions and really sort of hammer home hard workouts, right? And we always disagree majorly on what's harder. I say that like military workouts are a lot harder. So for example, you'll do like a 2-3 mile run to like a beach somewhere, and then like on base, and then they'll just blast you, having you run up and down sand dunes, you know, massive, you know, God knows how high, 10-20 feet sand dunes up and down until you throw up. Whereas my friend here, she thinks that stuff like Zumba and body combat is harder. So I went to do Zumba with her, and I'll be entirely honest, I was goosed by the end of it. And she's like, "Oh, are you all right?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding? Easy days. I'm absolutely fine. Don't know what you're talking about." And so I was like, yeah, that was fine, no worries. And she of course really enjoyed that because she was winning. Of course, I think immediately got her back when I took her out to a hill and went, right, we're gonna be doing a military hill sprint session, and I just blasted her for about 40 minutes while shouting at her, "You're shit! Keep moving! Keep fucking going!" Yeah. Good fun. All good fun. That same friend did try to get me into yoga, which was interesting. I'm not very flexible, mind you, so... And it's a particularly strange... It's a strange situation to find yourself in when you are like bent over in this very strange compromising position, and you're just sitting here like I physically, my body cannot go any more into this angle than I already am. And then if she just comes over and she goes, "Oh, you can go deeper than that," and then grabs me and pushes me down into the, and I'm like, "What are you doing? I can't bend that way." She's like, "What's stopping you from getting more into this position?" "My fucking ribs." Sorry, that triggered something. Hello, Chase. Do you like plushies? No. Nah. I'm not really a fan. I used to have like stuffed toys when I was younger, but then when I was like 4, my parents made me throw them all out, put them all in a bin bag and put them in the trash, because boys don't have cuddly toys, and that was the kind of the last I ever had one. So, not really. I can't say that I'm one that ever likes plushies. Bear says, "Last time I did the Stairmaster, I was struggling, so I put the Imperial March from Star Wars and finished off the workout with ease." Exactly. You just imagine that you're marching up to the Jedi Temple. Yeah, Chase, we were talking about different workouts, about Zumba and all that, and yoga. Boys don't have cuddly toys. I hate that shit. I mean, I suppose, here's the thing, right? I'm never going to say to my kids, boys can't have cuddly toys, you know? Or boys can't, I don't know. Boys can't wear dresses or whatever. But I think, at the time, my father's kind of biggest fear was that like he wouldn't do parenting properly, and I think there was kind of a like you want your kid to be manly, and I maybe wasn't because I had so many cuddly toys. So his solution was kind of like exposure therapy. It worked too well because now I don't talk to them, but not out of spite or anything. Just I enjoy my own peace and quiet. But yeah, no. I understand what they were trying to do. Especially back in that time, it wasn't quite as acceptable for like people to be not zesty, but like not the status quo. And men in Scotland were seen as quite stiff upper lip and manly and butch and you know stereotypically manly. And my father kind of was maybe a bit scared if I and had knee-jerk reactions if there was ever any slight behavioural traits that were opposite to that, which fair, because I was his first kid. He did well with the other two. He did do well with the other. Both of them did. Just did quite a shit job with me. But hey ho, I'll be a bad dad as well. I'll be a bad dad. I know for a fact. I say like, oh, I'm going to be such a good like understanding dad, and I'm going to let my kids express themselves and do whatever they want. If my son or daughter brings home a boy, I want to say that like I'm going to be really trustworthy, and do you know what? I'm going to let them make their own decisions. I'm never going to tell my my son or daughter who they can and can't date, and I won't say that. I'll just make sure that when they bring that boy home for the first time, that I'll be sitting in the kitchen table, polishing my shotgun. All right, son, how you doing? Just to let him know that I've got one, and I'll make sure that I've got as many deer antlers and knives and axes out on the table, and I've got my deer head on the wall. I just want to talk to him. Exactly, Edo. Exactly. Saide says, that's what my daddy did, but then I brought home a girl. There's a joke to be made there, but it's not a PG joke. So, I'll tell you about it later. I'll just message you on Discord with the joke. Come on, Luke, that wasn't that bad, was it? See, Saide laughed at it. Saide laughed at it. Pebs, hypothetically, if we, the chat, were an animal, what do you think we'd be? I think you would all be a herd of very annoying, like, chicklets, you know, or ducklings. Just constantly, me, 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 me. Nah, I'm kidding on. But I'd still say you're all wee, cute, fluffy animals, like ducklings or chicks. Or maybe you're all just a bunch of pet rocks. Does that not work? Are you not all just pet rocks? Let's open. Let's do this. We're going to start selling vodka for the first time. And then after today, after this this day of selling, I'm going to go get a cup of tea, and I'll come back after that. Oop. Hello. There better not be anybody staying in the inn tonight. I really can't be bothered having to run upstairs and give people stuff. Right. There you go, madam. You may take the sausage. Shitting, get away, I'm trying to serve customers. Shitting. What do you do? Food, water. I've not fed or watered shitting for a year. Has it been a year we've done this game for? How long? How many days? I have not watered or fed shitting since I got them. Oh, someone's ordered vodka for the first time. For you, sir, I give you special price. Oh. Get out of here, you dick. Shitting, its name is Shitting. Yes, Chase. And when it is older, it shall evolve into Shat. I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person for life. So when I found out that you couldn't get a dog and it was a cat that turns up, I was like, absolutely not. I took that personally. My Polish spill is happy. I'm gonna make them all order in Polish. I have to come up and go, Poproszę dwie wodki. Dziękuję. Dzięki kurwa. Ido is teaching me Italian as well. I'm looking forward to learning Italian. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to learning some more Italian. Some of the first Polish that I learned was from the videos going around in like 2018, 2019 of the different animals, because it was like, you know, Bobry kurwa, Ozik, Chomik, Skunk. That was some of the first animals that I learned, or some of the first words of Polish that I learned was actually aminals. Are you and Ido going to stream together? We could do. It entirely depends. Obviously, there's some news that may or may not be happening depending on the next few days. But yeah, I don't see why it's not something we can discuss. You can teach me Polish. Dzięki kurwa. Dziękuję, dziękuję. I went to go see the Legia game a few years ago for the final, and that was a lot of fun. Legia, 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 Legia goal, Legia goal, Legia goal. And then I also went to the Polish Independence Day. You know, the big rally with all the red smoke and everything in Warsaw. Jak się Polska nie skinęła? Do you know Latin? I had to learn it, yeah, when I was younger. Yeah, so I obviously Latin's a dead language, so you can't really be conversational in it, but I can read Latin, yes. My papa used to teach me from his old medical textbooks. He was a doctor and I wanted to be a doctor. It was only after a while that I realised I had absolutely zero bedside manner. But there was a while. There was a while where I was where I was wanting to be a doctor, and my papa would teach me Latin. I was really young at the time as well. But it was a useful skill. Helped out with stuff like the Masons, you know, because you'd have to read in Latin. Oh, congratulations, Saide. I'm glad that your wife's coming down. Now you do field first aid. Exactly, Kip. But you see, the good thing about that is I can be far less nice to people and when it's first aid in the field. You don't see doctors calling people fucking morons in hospitals, but see when it's like in the middle of the forest and it's like I am the only thing that's going to make sure that you get home safe, I can call you whatever I want, and if you respond with anything else other than fair enough, I'm getting up and walking away. Like, fine, okay, I'll leave you to the badgers. Let's add the candles now, shall we? Night, Berry. That is true, Chase. Yeah. We need to bring back insulting people until they cry. We've gotten too soft as a society. I'm very happy we've got this third keg in now. It's brilliant. Oh, shut up. Hey you. Begone, thought. Pibbs, I sent something to you in Throwing. Oh, God, let me check. Hang on, you've received new gifts. Sadie, thank you very much for the 25 towards the backpack. Oh, and you've sent a suggestion, my dear, have you? Who was it that sent a suggestion? Nevy, I think it was. Yeah, it was. Alrighty, let me check your suggestion. Alright, a duck necklace. Alright, okay. Don't think I'll be going for that. I'm not sure that ducks would really go with my eyes. Plus, I don't really wear necklaces, to be honest. I've got my crucifix, but I don't really wear that because it catches and stuff, and it's a drama. But thank you anyway. It was a nice suggestion. Bear, thank you for the $5. Good night, y'all. I'll still be here lurking, but have a good rest for the stream. Have a good rest of the stream. And have a good rest of the day, everyone. Love you all. Aww. A glass of straight vodka. Man after my own heart. Right. Shitting, get away from the customers. Don't you hate ducks? Only in Hunter Call of the Wild because of how annoying they are. I also found out why. What's the word I'm looking for? Why the duck carcasses could never be found after we shot them? Because apparently it's a very common thing, and that's why they've added the bloodhounds, the dogs, so that they can go and retrieve the corpses for you. Hey, Nev, you're alright. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the sentiment. You know, it was a nice, sweet suggestion. Is it true honey badgers go after your privates? I don't know. We don't have them in Scotland, thankfully. You have a rosary necklace. No, no, no. Just a little gold necklace with a crucifix on it. Rosary's completely different. You have a cross necklace? Yes, I do, Lazzy. I do. Goth says, I'm almost done with editing and then the new version will be sent your way. Thank you very much. I can't wait to see it. Melly Prince, welcome. Welcome. Oh, bugger. Come on, let me get these tables. Alrighty, 2 juice. 1 wine. No. One of these. 2 of these. 1 of these. And 1 of these. Right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Gone, thought. Babes, you should come to my city in Poland at the beginning of September. Alright. I've only been to 2 cities in Poland, actually, funnily enough. I've been to Warsaw and Krakow. And I loved both of them. I'm going back eventually at some point as well. I do have friends in Poland from university that I like to catch up with. Funnily enough, Coco, I did an interview, televised, and I've got the record and everything. I did an interview with TVP back in 2022. Broadcasted live on the air, right before the Legia game. I did an interview about the rise of technology and the fight between Ukraine and Russia, about the rise of drones. And I predicted, funnily enough, that you would see a lot of kids with skills such as esports and hobby drone racing would be inducted into the military for drone pilots. You know, and eventually they would make a sport out of it, which they do, because in Poland or in Ukraine, obviously there are in Ukraine, sorry, there are teams. They have like teams that live stream their drone attacks, and you can they get fans that can give them donations so they can buy new equipment. TVP is the equivalent of CNN for Poland, for anyone who doesn't know, or the BBC if you're from the UK. Are there so many rude people coming into the tavern? I don't know. Not fair. Begone, strange genderless thing. Do you know what? We're closing. We're closing. Get out. You're all dicks. 2 PM anyway. And anyway, I want a cup of tea. But yeah, at the time that I did the interview, I was only a radio operator, so I hadn't done like the parachute regiment, or even began to look at joining the parachute regiment. So I was speaking purely from a technical point of view with the military. But the military didn't even know I was there. I technically wasn't meant to do the interview because, you know, serving British military, you're not meant to do that. But I did it anyway. Anyway, I am going to go and get a cup of tea, methinks. I think I've earned that. I'll be back in a mo. I have returned, and I bring tea. So, I think we're going to do another day or two and then we're going to wrap it up so I can get to editing. Got a very busy day ahead of me. Actually, I haven't checked the Holy Peb submission sheet today. Let's see. We have... Next one, okay. So I've got 4 audios now. So I've got Edo's audio, I've got Berries, Sage, and... yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's going to be a lot of work. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Also, we're going to be doing... so the villain... I'm recording the lines for the villain of the Mermaid series. And I was like, do you know what? I'll give this a go, because why not? Like, Reaper, the voice recording software, has like a voice modulation software where you can like change your voice. And I was like, I wonder how it would sound if I changed my voice and then put on an Irish accent. You know? I know you're da. And see how that works. So we're thinking of maybe just doing the villain from the Mermaid series is going to be an Irish guy. Never know. An Irishman and a Scotsman. I don't like your tone. It'll be the first time that I've ever used a voice modulator before. But yeah, we'll see if it works. It should just make my voice a bit deeper, I think. But yeah, maybe not deeper. I think it makes it crunchier. I think is the word that I had it described to me. It makes it crunchier. And also, we're just wash it all here. I'll tell you, you're going to find out the first name of the lighthouse keeper, which is Sean. So you know, you get the ominous. You know, it's a lighthouse in the middle of nowhere, and whilst you know everything's nice and calm, you just suddenly hear a knock on the door, and you go, you're in the middle of nowhere. So who's knocking? And then the door opens. Hello there, Sean. Been a while. I thought you'd call. I think because there's nothing more ominous. People are wondering why Irish? Why Irish? There is nothing more terrifying than an Irish accent that is slow and calm, you know? Because like with certain accents like German and Scottish, the angrier and louder you get, the more intimidating it is. But with an Irish accent, the slower and more calm you are, the more intimidating it is, strangely enough. I figured that would be good for the villain. Because why not? Spice it up a little bit. And unfortunately, there are no Irish voice actors that I know of. I have done a bit of research, quite a lot of research, and there are no Irish voice actors, at least no Irish male voice actors that I can get in contact with. A real shame. Irish Pebble sounds like a different person. I don't quite like what you're implying there. I'm still the same Pebble that you know and love, so I am. So I don't much like your tone. And we're going to find out some lore about the lighthouse keeper as well, about Sean. Yeah, Finn, unfortunately, Meep doesn't really give the intimidating Irish person voice. Just because they're Irish doesn't mean that they've got the right accent. The same way that I couldn't do like a really posh person, because I've not got a posh accent. Just because I am Scottish doesn't mean that I could be what somebody needs. Peb's Dairy Girl. I think you mean Londonderry. Is it Sean or Sean? It's Sean. S-E-A-N, so Sean. And by the way, Jip, that's a really weird way to spell Sean. Normally it would be Sierra Hotel Alpha Uniform November, not Alpha Whiskey November. Peb's countdown from 10 in an Irish accent. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Pez, before you end the stream, could you check Throne? New gift suggestion. Right, okay. Let me see. Let me see. The chat and I were discussing it was either this or a keychain. Alright, okay. It's a bracelet. Interesting. Thank you very much for that. I'll pop that up for you. Give me a second. There we go. Done. Have you such anyone heard a deep farm Irish accent? They raided the throne before you got back, did they? Oh my god, the Vapor Pack's at 27% funded. Thank you so much, everyone. Goodness me, £52 raised. That's brilliant. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Amazing. Saide, thank you for the neck, for the bracelet. That's awfully kind of you. Shucks. Oh dear me. Right. About 20 minutes from sending the video file your way. I look forward to seeing it go off. Well, Nevy, thank you very much for suggesting it, yes. Of course. Saide beat you to it though. Saide beat you to actually getting it. Of course I was going to thank her. Rose, thank you for the £5. I just finished Rise of the Tomb Raider last night, but I don't know how much help I'll be for that. No worries, we're still on the first Tomb Raider. I do have a second save file now where I've just got going back and like 100%ing all the areas. So I've 100%ed the first two. But I'm not allowing myself to go any further than where I am in the story at the moment. Which I'm fine with, you know. But yeah, just a big waiting game at the moment. What food should we get? Hang on. Yoink. Turkey would do good, actually. There we go. Making Pebble read scary stories would be, yeah. Well, I did some for Halloween, remember? Did some for Halloween. For the reading with Pebble. Yeah, it's good fun. Dog. Oh, was it a dog? Dog, no dog, no dog, dog, no dog. Dog? Aw. I want the dog. What the dog doing? Right. Okay. There you go. For all the yeast we need. Peb's reminder, you can get a dog in the game. I'm looking for the dog. I can't find it. Intestine. Okay. Let's see. Then we get the indoor plant, and we'll get... what else will we get? What else will we get? There you go, that'll do surely. Yes, thank you, Rose, that'd be perfect. Okay, let's see. Where perfect. Then what seeds can I buy? Buy some onions. Buy some leeks. We can make... actually no. Potato. What was that noise? What was what noise? Are there no leaks? I thought there'd be leek seeds at least. No? Well then. Let's get some onion and onion and carrot soup. That'll do, won't it? Right. There we go. Are you winning, Pebs? I certainly hope so. Right. Right, okay, let's get ready to open the tavern, shall we? We'll plant our seeds first. Oh my god, I've got a full inventory, I can't read anything. Too much going on. There we go. Why is this so... Oh, I want to work properly. Very annoying. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Didn't realise we were farming in rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to fix that because that annoys me. Clear, clear. Clear. Remove. Clear. Clear. Look at that. There we go. Loop's yelling at you. I'm sure you deserve it, Saide. I'm sure you deserve it. Whatever you've done. You've done something wrong. We both know that. Apologise. Apologise to Loop and atone for your sins. Right, here we go. Yeast. Open the bar. We will open the bar. There we go. Very nice. So that can go up here, then incant it into the room. God, we need to clean this place first, don't we? Doesn't have any inviting room, is it? There we go. And then... Oh! I am an interior designer. And then, to the finishing touches... Look at that. Is that not just so nice? Look at that. Look. I'm happy with this little room. Very cute. Very demure. Bonita. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome possum. About that raggedy old plant. Now, what do we call this juice again? Just fruit juice, okay. I forgot some seeds there. It's very annoying. We'll go back out and plant them quickly. Nice. High quality booze. Very nice. You love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, that'll be the door shut. Evie's Draught Grand Reserve. Mega. Right, let's go out and plant these other things now, shall we? Okie dokie. Oh, go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Till. Oh, I need to get rid of this tree first, don't I? There we go. And now I should be able to till, shouldn't I? Till, and till. Put the onions in. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. That's turned out pretty well, hasn't it? We can shuffle this across because now we have a rye flour too. A rye even. Let's see. Bye, Jip. See you later. Oh, shut up, shitting. And we're going to brew some sweet victory. Good night, Goth. See you later. Then we're going to go to bed. Go to bed, methinks. Then what we'll do is we'll open the tavern, we'll serve one more round to everyone, and then, or one more night, and that's us. Then we'll end it. And I will see you all for Tomb Raider. But we've got vodka going now, we've got a good wee distillery. And we've made some brandy as well, which is good. Everyone loves a bit of brandy. Right, let's go ahead and put these in the aging barrels. Let's make some high quality brandy, shall we? Well done, Destiny. You successfully managed to message me without your head exploding. Nut bar. How do I make a nut bar? Pibbs, have you ever tried making vodka? Yes, yes. I distill it along with making beer. Not very good at it, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Honey we need, right, okay. So let's see here. Good on bread. Could do with some more onion rings. Not ideal. Pebs, did the nut button ever come in? No, not yet. We're still waiting on it. We're waiting on it coming back in stock. You asked first. Sorry, Nova. Melly, Pebs, could you possibly help me with something? Maybe. Depends what it is. What can I help you with? Why is there a second Pebble? That is Edo's Pebble. Edo has supported the stream the streams quite a lot recently. Single-handedly giving a large portion of money and donations, which was very, very nice of him. So I said the least I could do would be to get your little Pebble up on the stream and yeah, have you kind of along with me. We've also been chatting as well quite a lot, so yeah. Going well. It's been nice. It's been really nice. What's the standard form of... I don't know. I don't know. You're on your own there. Love you too, Edo. Love you too. Right. Come on, hurry up and get to 12 so I can open the bloody bar. 8.50. Oh, lordy. Let's find some coal. That's not coal, it's iron. Give me the coal. Coal. Half-past 10, it's almost 12 o'clock, we can almost open the shop. How do we get you out? Who knows, maybe we don't. Maybe we just leave you there. Come back here. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. You'll love to see it. Wait, Pebbles, was your interview presented on TVP1, TVP2, TVP Interval? I believe, so the last time I saw it, it was on the YouTube TVP World, so I think that would have been TVP1. And the interview actually has my full name on it as well. About to open. Making some high quality brandy too. What was the interview about again? It was about the introduction of new technology like drones into modern conflicts and how that's changing and redefining the idea of conflicts. It was actually really interesting to be a part of. I was talking about my experience with radios and how there'll be a real push for people or for kids with skills at video games and amateur drone flying to become drone pilots, and that you could even see potential incentives such as like not esports but like sports kind of esque teams being started. With people supporting a team of drone pilots, and that's exactly what's happened in Ukraine now. So I predicted it, you know, 2 years before it happened, or before, like, you know, all the drone pilot teams kind of became well known. It was 2022, I believe, that I did that interview around about October, November time. Yeah. Bye, Miss Bendy. I'll see you on Thursday for Tomb Raider. The one thing I'm a bit annoyed about was, why was somebody already annoyed? You just got in here. Anyway, yeah, so one thing was, at the time I was a radio operator, like a rad op, so I was a little bit heavier than what I ended up being when I transferred to the paras. The paras got me in shape, majorly got me in shape. Took about maybe 60 pounds off my body weight, 50, 60 pounds off my body weight. I was a heavier boy back then. But I could do my job, and you know, a lot of the radio operator role was carrying really heavy stuff for long distances, but going quite slow. Sometimes not even long distances, sometimes just carrying stuff. But yeah, oh, for God's sake. Go away. Oh, grrr. Oh, we're so busy at the moment. Bye, Saide and Finn. Oh, be gone. Very annoying. Very annoying. Right. Pebble, just walking back home from the store, you motivated me to fixing my eating habits and taking a walk. Well done. It's a big step to make. Literally, just going on a walk. But very proud of you. You're doing well. Oh, fuck off! Why are you being such a twat? Ah, someone's ordered the vodka, finally. Jinky kurva. I just realised I finished a whole quarter bottle of Bailey's during this stream. Did you, Galactic Dragon? My god. Fair enough. Bailey's is delicious. It is delicious. It's one of those like drinks that you can just keep pouring guilt free. Just oh, all kinds of yum. Who's causing a ruckus? Be gone, thought. let's quickly run down to the cellar and throw this stuff in. Yep. And yep. Okay. Oh, who's kicking off now? Oh, get out. Nick. And here, then we can start doing the tables. Pebble, during an interview, do you speak English or Polish? English. English. Again, I remember it was TVP1, I believe, but the actual show was called TVP World, I believe. Or like the channel, because like, you know, like certain BBC's got like a YouTube channel, etc. And so the CNN, I believe but they've got separate ones, so like CNN Sport, CNN News. I believe this was TVP World, was the YouTube that it was put up onto. Getting on, isn't it? 8 o'clock, a few more hours and we'll be done. And then, when this night is over, we can end the stream. Here's a question for the Americans. So, for the UK at least, payday for us is like the 25th of the month, usually. Is that the same for Americans, or is it like the 30th or 31st that you guys get paid? Because I don't understand, like people keep saying payday and I'm like, you mean the 25th? And they go, no. And then some go, yeah. And others go, I don't know. It's like, yes, those are your 3 options. That is one of them. I don't know because I don't have a job. At least you're honest, Luna. At least you're honest. You get paid... Oh, you get paid bi-weekly. Ah, I get you. I get you. It's interesting to see how other people do it. So obviously, I think for most of the UK people that I talk to, it's each of the 25th. It's interesting to see that in other countries it's more liberal down to the employer. Interesting. Oh, the 28th of the month for the UK. Wow. It's rough, isn't it? And it's just... it feels like payday is getting further and further apart, doesn't it? Here we go, we've got a tavern comer. Let's haggle. Ah, poo. Right, beans. Let's do this. Months delayed? Is that a thing? Do people's salaries get delayed? So I mean, at least for the way it's been in the UK for a very long time, has been that you get paid once a month, and it's always on time like clockwork. Like you're never gonna you will never get paid late. It will always be, and if it's like a bank holiday, like you know, like say you get paid on the 25th of the month. If you get paid on the 25th of the month, but that day happens to fall on a bank holiday, they pay you like earlier, so they'll pay you on like the 23rd. Interesting to see how it's all so different though. A lot of dishonesty and double crossing. Ooh. Alrighty, we're almost done. Last orders now. And then we'll just clean tables. Then that's us. The stream will end. Nice wee 3-hour stream. Go. That went okay well, didn't it? So now we can just restock everything. We can't restock the wine. Or the vodka. We can restock the beer though. And we can restock the premium beer. Very nice. Alrighty, well we'll just put on some more beer to brew and then we will end it. Oh, never mind, we died. Well, that didn't go very well, did it? Sometimes I forget that my characters aren't quite as strong as me and they need things like sleep. Here we go. Brilliant. Okie dokie. Well, I think we're going to end that here. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I know it's obviously been a wee bit up in the air recently because we did that Saturday stream that kind of came out of nowhere, and then this one's obviously been an hour late because I'm just a messy biatch who can't stick to a schedule sometimes, especially when I'm in the middle of getting all the sound bites in and requested. But yeah, thank you all very much for participating. Hang on, I'm gonna have to switch over. I can do this. Ready? Back to the chat room. Brilliant. But yes, thank you very much everyone for thank you very much everyone for being a part of this stream as always, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Perhaps you need to sleep too. No, it's like midday for me now. As mentioned earlier on, if everyone who's a VIP or Diamond can submit their soundbite requests, if you have one, via Patreon, just message me on Patreon. If it's going to be a song cover, which, God, please tell me it's not going to be a song cover, because I hate doing song covers, then send me a backing track. If not, obviously just send me your idea, and we'll work on that together. Holy Pebs, get your ideas into the request sheet. Bottom, the custom audio topic, Holy Peb tier only. Get that in. We currently have 4, so we've got more than half of them there. The next stream is going to be Thursday, 6 PM BST, which is the UK time, 1 PM Eastern US time, 10 AM Western US time. But yeah. Anyway, in terms of updates, there's going to be, let me see, what is the Patreon exclusive audio for this month? The Patreon exclusive audio for this month is, got it here on my to-do list, Beauty and the Beast, which is a suggestion by Hilbeth J, which is going to be a Scottish beast that's caught the listener's father stealing a rose from the garden, and the listener trades place with her father, and then some mushy stuff happens as the Scottish beast opens up about loneliness. That was a description that Hilbeth J wanted me to do, so that's going to be the audio choice for this, well, for this month for Patreon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so in terms of priority, expect in the next day or two for probably next 2 days for the Mermaid part, what, 4 we're on now, to come out. That'll have Bear in it, voicing one of the side characters. Then after that, there's going to be the final call, which is a message that comes out on Patreon saying this is your final call for all the sound bites. So obviously you've got until then, and if you miss the deadline, then unfortunately it becomes next month soundbite. Just the way it works. Unfortunately, I have to have a cut-off point where it's like, okay, this is what I'll do for this month, because if not, then I'm just doing soundbites every single day of every single week, and that means that I have to sacrifice the quality of other content. Yeah, so I think that's everything. Merch is going to be coming out soon as well after the end of the month. We're taking down the merch taking down all the hoodies and the mugs and everything, and we are bringing out new stuff, primarily stickers. That'll be the main thing, will be stickers and pins, so have a look for them. But yeah, I will talk to you all on Thursday, unless you're in the Discord, at which point I'll probably talk to you before then. But yeah, goodbye.